He's only 8 years old, but Noah Lamfers is one of the strongest people you'll ever meet.
Noah, from the moment he's been born, he has struggled with respiratory illnesses every 4 to 6 weeks.
Noah's immune system does not work like his brother Ethan's does. It's a condition similar to what a Sioux Falls grandmother, Denise Fuller, has. Wherever she goes, an oxygen tank goes too.
I feel better, and I can do so much more than I have for a long time.
Both Denise and Noah's bodies can't produce healthy plasma on their own. In Noah's case, he doesn't produce the antibodies to fight off infection. Denise, she doesn't produce a protein to keep her lungs healthy. 7 years ago, she had a lung transplant. For these two remarkable people to even make it through the day requires the help of complete strangers, like Christy Ballinger.
I come after work, I bring a book, I read my book, I relax a little bit, and I'm ready to go home.
Christy is a plasma donor.
Hi Christy, name and donor number?
Twice a week, she's here at Talicris Plasma Resources, hooked up to a machine that filters her blood.
It's an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe, depending on how busy they are, but it's well worth it to come in and do it. Not just the compensation, but just think of all those people out there that need this for the medicine.
You're probably thinking to yourself, people actually donate their blood twice a week? Not entirely. You see, it's not donating blood, it's just the plasma. So what exactly is plasma? Plasma is the liquid that your red and white blood cells float throughout your body. Now, if you were to separate the two, 55% of your blood, it would be plasma. If you then take that and break it down further, it's 90% water, with antibodies and proteins making up the rest. So essentially, all that you're donating is water. Christy is just one of the thousands of people who make up the Sioux Falls plasma donor community. If you're in good health, joining that group isn't difficult. All you need is a valid ID, social security card, and proof of address, just in case the health department needs to notify you of a positive test. Because plasma is a blood product, it is tested over and over again for any possible bloodborne illness.
One of our primary goals is to ensure the safety of the donor as well as the safety of the patient or recipient of the medicines that we manufacture.
That also means every time someone comes to donate, whether it's their first or 100th donation, they go through the exact same screening.
Hi, name and donor number.
They are asked a health history questionnaire, and we also check their vitals such as their blood pressure, pulse, and temperature. And we also check the total protein and hematocrit of each donor every time they come in, just to ensure that they're healthy enough that day to donate.
Your hematocrit's at 49 today, and that's at 7.0. Everything's good, Christy.
After donors are screened, they are brought up to the donation floor and hooked up to the plasmapheresis machine.
When the donor's hooked up to the machine, their blood is drawn into a machine that separates their red blood cells from their plasma. Plasma is ultimately what we take, and we return all of the red blood cells to the donor.
Donors go through cycles of a blood draw and return until enough plasma has been recovered based on your weight. On the final blood return, donors are also given saline solution to make up for their lost plasma, and then they're on their way.
Make sure you keep it on for 2 hours and avoid alcohol and caffeine for the next 4 hours. Drink plenty of water and have a fantastic meal.
Once it's collected, plasma is tested and held for 60 days to make sure it's absolutely safe to use. It's then shipped to the manufacturer where the proteins and antibodies are broken down and developed into medicines, meaning Denise can breathe easier thanks to a weekly infusion of alpha-1 protein.
I can do so much more than I could before. It's just amazing, and I don't get sick as often.
For Noah, it's immunoglobulin and the chance to be a kid.
I mean, he's been through so much, and he never complains. Now, the infusions are not his favorite thing to do, but he knows it's important, and yeah, he's just a really great kid and a tough kid.
Christy has never met Noah and Denise, and it may not even be her plasma they are receiving, but whether it's her weekly donation or one of the countless other donors, it's the least she can do to help someone else live their life, and live it with less pain.
And I don't need to know, I just know they're making medicine for people that need it. So I want to help any way I can.
In Sioux Falls, Jake Iverson, KSFY News.